Hey folks, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. How are you all doing? Today it's been a very nice morning. From yesterday's a little bit hectic day. It's been a very nice morning. I had a nice sleep. I'm having my morning tea. There you go. As usual, no coffee today, milk tea. All right. The day is not special for that. The day started off with a special call from my good friend Mr. Chad, although from Canada. How are you doing, buddy? It's been nice chatting with you. You know, Chad, a gentleman's journey. Sorry, I stuttered a little bit. One of my absolute close friends in the community. What a nice, humble guy. Sometimes people misunderstand him, don't take him for, don't understand his jokes. He has this darkness about his jokes, but such a guy. He's the most honest, one of the most honest guys I ever met. It's been a pleasure talking to you, buddy. Hope you are sleeping nicely. All right. So, talking about Chad, why I'm talking about him. I'm gonna do the fragrance that he treasures a lot. And I don't have a full bottle of it actually, but I have quite significant amount of juice that I recently purchased. And it's a house of Givenchy. And you're gonna be seeing a review of this fragrance today. It's called Gentlemen Only by Givenchy Absolute. So this is the top of the line. It's the EDP concentration. So the thing is, I know few fragrances through Chad, and he's the one who actually loved them. Like his love for Perry Ellis and Salvatore Ferragamo, he is fanboy of those houses, right? So I often look at those fragrances because of the sheer love he has for them, and how highly speaks about those houses. So yes, this particular fragrance, if you see his take on it, Gentlemen Only by Givenchy Absolute, he really loves this stuff. And this fragrance doesn't get so much love or look at. I don't know why. It's a fantastic fragrance. And I bought it. Obviously, I bought it like from one of our sellers in our community, and since then I've been testing it a little bit, and I really like this stuff. It's amazing juice. But yes, I'll show you top to bottom what it's like, what are the notes, I think, few notes, what I get from it, and also what are the similar fragrances to it, when to wear it, who is it for. Okay, so first of all, as I told you, I don't have the full box, but I mean the bottle, but I have the small box, a small presentation. It's sort of like comes in 50 and 100 ml size, but this one I think is just for travel purpose. They made this version, or rather a sample, but I bought it. All right, so these boxes, they look like this. The bigger box will look bigger, but sort of this same design, black and red, which I really like. Very gorgeous. All right, it's a 15 ml EDP. Bottom, back, you have some description over there. There's the logo of Givenchy up top. The side, nothing much, black. Okay, pretty cool. This is made in France. Okay, so the box is out. So the bottle, however, it's different. This bottle, original bottle, the big bottle, looks different. It looks like a black and red, just like the box you just saw. Yeah, my voice a little bit down, so I'm just trying to keep my voice all right. So this bottle comes in like a very cute little, it's still pretty prominent, it still looks pretty nice, the small one. Okay, it says Gentlemen Only Absolute is very tiny, and then it says here EDP and Givenchy here. Very nice solid glass for a small glass bottle, looks pretty cool. Okay, all right, and bottom you get some sort of sticker, and you take off the cap also has this very nice attention details for a small bottle. It's perfect for traveling purpose, and I think it's enough juice for me to do a review. Actually, I don't like to do reviews based on samples. I don't think it's fair. The sprayer works all right. I have it here for sometimes drying down. Let me show you the sprayer on this one. I don't know about the big bottle, but this one sprays all right. Okay, as you can see, quite decent amount of sprays coming out. So for the bottle, the original bottle, and even this one is great presentation. I love it. 10 out of 10. Okay, so yes, what is this fragrance all about? Givenchy, actually, this is actually a sort of a flanker of the Givenchy Gentlemen line, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And there are a lot of other ones, Givenchy Gentlemen Only, and there's this Intense, a lot of these other versions. This is the top of the line, means this is supposed to be the strongest, and this is supposed to be the most intense, darkest version of a fragrance. So every house, when they release the version, like let's say Valentino Uomo Intense or Dolce & Gabbana, the one EDP, you all automatically, you just think in your head like, yeah, damn, this is going to be the dark one, the strongest one. Not necessarily the case all the time. And sometimes, at times, they don't even smell the same. They smell way different than the original, right? So this is the case with sort of this fragrance. I know this original one, the original one of this, the bottle, that smells pretty nice, decent, gentlemanly, but doesn't last. This one, maybe a little bit different story. So this one, first of all, it's a cold weather scent. That's what I feel. It's a cold weather scent, and it's a mature scent. Once again, it's a mature scent. It's not for children or kids or teenagers, I would say. They're not gonna like it. It's more like a spicy heart with a very sort of like a sweet, spicy, and based on a lot of cinnamon. That's the first thing that hit my nose when I sprayed it for the very first time. This is cinnamon bomb. So I'm gonna show you a few other fragrances. If you like those fragrances, it's likely you're gonna take interest in it, because I don't think this fragrance is hated by many. I only think people don't look at it because of the house. First of all, Givenchy is not a very like a prominent house in terms of the brand image and stuff. Second is, people might think this is like, oh, it's dark, it's a mature scent, whatever. I'm not gonna look at it. It's spicy. I don't like it. So here's what I'm doing for you. I'm bringing you the fragrance. I'm buying the fragrance for you. Just tell you if it's for you or not. So it's up to you. You can look into it. So it's my job, right? So this is, yeah, for mature nose. Very very surely this is not for faint-hearted. So first time you spread it, I'm not spread it. First time you spray it, you get a very beautiful bergamot citrusy opening, and then you know immediately there's a cinnamon hits your nose. That's what I get at the first. Even though cinnamon and the other spicy affairs come in the center, meat sort of, I get the cinnamon right up top. So it's a very sort of a delicious cinnamony, spicy, cinnamon rolls, cinnamon buns, how you say this, when you're actually baking them and you're just taking them out fresh. Yeah, I get the cinnamon in this, and it's very very sort of like a Christmassy, holiday, that sort of a time it reminds you of. And it actually is very close to some other fragrances that I own, but not exactly same, kind of similar. If you like those, maybe you can look into this. It's falling into those category. So it's a dark fragrance. It's a night out fragrance for me, and it's very intense. When you spray it at first, it's very strong. It's gonna give you like, oh, this is gonna be projection bomb. Not necessarily the case. It comes close to your skin. It has very good longevity on me. I don't know about other people how much they get. I heard people get spotty longevity on this. That's not the case. This has good longevity, but wear it in the cold weather. This is not a summer scent. If you wear it in the heat, it's going to disappear very fast. It's not going to smell particularly good. The notes in this, I think I didn't see, but what I get from it, opening is a little bit citrusy, bit bergamot, bit orange fill, which is why I'm wearing this on the top. And then it will go, center is typical. I think there's nutmeg, there's saffron, and there's cinnamon, those three combo. So it's a spicy affair. So people often compare this with, they say they remind of spice bomb, which is what I'm going to show you in a bit, some of the fragrances. Yeah, so this is a spicy fragrance. So here are the fragrances I was talking about. If you love these, they're somewhat in the same quality. Bulgari's Man in Black. This is another spice bomb intense version, but doesn't last that much. Then the newest one, the Orient, Black Orient. This I love. This one lasts like a beast. Okay, this one if you like it, and a little bit this one. This next one is not exactly like that, but has a feel of it. Pure Heaven. I don't know. There's some sweetness of Pure Heaven in this, but not exactly the tobacco note. I don't think this one has tobacco, but if you know the cherry sweetness, tobacco sweetness, yeah, the Gentlemen Only Absolute has that. And then the newer ones are not CH-Man, 1 million Privé. Yeah, this fragrance, if you like that, there's also Armani Code Profumo. Okay, these are not exactly like that fragrance, but same category, same cold weather, sweet, dark, cinnamon. So yes, now you have some idea. But again, remember, don't think this is like 1 million as a safe blind buy. Don't do that. It's not built for clubbing or anything. I think sophisticated gentlemen who like to dress up, very well spoken, less spoken. It's for people who are actually like business person, maybe 40 and up. That's what kind of the age limit I see. And this will be great for dinner time out, like if you're having special dinner, booking somewhere in the cold nights with your girlfriend or your wife or your missus, whoever. This will serve that purpose, suit and tie perfectly. It's a very dressed up sort of scenario. It's a special scent. You're not gonna pull this definitely as a daily wear scent. I don't see it. Daytime, don't see it. But yes, as I was talking about the holiday mode, like let's say Christmas, feels very Christmassy, like not Mr. Burberry. It feels like Burberry is the London a little bit, minus the port wine, the tobacco, but just the spiciness maybe. Yeah, it's very sweet, very comforting when it dries down. It's very comforting. I think this is not as harsh as it seems in the opening. So yes, overall, I think I really like the smell, because I think I'm 35 and up. I'm 36 now, so then maybe that's why my nose picks up this. And this bottle looks a little bit like one of my other bottles. I don't know where I kept it. Wait. It's like oh, I don't know where I kept it. There you go. disadvantage of being old quite fast. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my bottle is just cheating on me. It looks like Abercrombie and Fitch, the First Instinct bottle that I have somewhere. God, where is that bottle? Yeah, I'm not gonna find it. Most probably somewhere in front of me. Okay, the First Instinct bottle looks kind of like this. This bottle especially, and it's great. It has very solid build quality to it. So it's, I think, the price wise, it's like ml to ml. It's like exactly same. It's like $100 and above. I think it used to be much more expensive. I think $110. That sort of price range in Bangladesh. But if you want to pick up this kind of small samples, it will also help you. Okay. Is it a unisex? Not quite. It's more like a 70-30 maybe, because to my nose, if I smell this on a lady, my first impression would be she would be a bit I don't know, much more in her 50s or something, like this older ladies like in the London or UK somewhere, they're living with a cat. Yeah, they will smell like. But if a man wears this, on the other hand, different story. I'm not trying to be biased or anything, don't hate me for it. But yeah, it's a very sort of a. Also, there's another fragrance. Sorry, I forgot to mention. If you love Lamal essence, you might like this. Okay, so those other fragrances are much more on the sweeter side. This is less sweet. This is more. The focus is solely on that spicy meat. All right, and you get a little bit. I don't know, on the bottom what you get, maybe musk or something else. Okay, so basically it's a spicy, starting off with fresh, but it goes totally spicy. If you like spice bomb, if you like those other fragrances that I showed you, it's highly likely you might want to check this out. Bit more serious, less playful, stay on your skin for quite good time. I think so far I got like 4 hours in Bangladesh, so in the winter I'll update you on this. Okay, so it's 3 hours sort of. I think, let's be safe, 3 hours on your skin, project for 1 hour and a half. After that it will come close to your skin, but it will be good for close encounters. Okay, so if you want to wear like this fragrance and have some cocoa in the cold weather, just sitting and reading a book, watching a movie or whatever with your dog next to you, this is good for that. All right, so yeah, so longevity, it's not one of the best. Okay, I'll tell you, it's not a beast. I'll give this like 7 out of 10. Okay, for initial impression. If I buy full bottle or maybe try in the winter, then I'll update you. That would be fair because it's a cold weather fragrance. Versatility, kind of low because you can wear this in the summer and not everyone can wear it. So 5 out for the versatility. Smell, for my personal nose, because I try a lot of different things, and for Chad, how much he loves it, I can see why he likes it. And yeah, if you smelled a lot of this other mall scents, a lot of this other aquatic, fresh, safe scents, this would be like a next level. Okay, it's a bit step up from those next level, like to the next level. So yeah, you can look into this if you're looking for a little bit more mature scent. For the smell, I'll give this like 9 out of 10. I love the smell of it because I love those spicy fragrances that you saw in my collection. Originality, not quite. It's not that original because I smelled fragrances like that a lot. But for an absolute EDP, I would hope a little bit more, tad more power to it, like punch it. It packed a little bit more punch. That's my only complaint. So for longevity and projection, it takes a little bit hit. 7/7 for both. Uh, so ultimate remark on this, I think I'm gonna judge this to my fair nose. I'll be very fair. Don't kill me, Chad, if you like this. I'm gonna give this, for what it is for the winter, I'm gonna give this 8 out of 10. Okay, I think that's a fair deal. All right, because I can give it more if it had a little bit more versatility as well as a longevity and a little bit more power to it. I think this would be absolutely gorgeous. Maybe they should make an absolute perfume version or something like that to give it ultimate edge. So people who like those kind of fragrances, they would dig that. But still, no complaint whatsoever. If you're going out for night out, I think it would be good for the colder nights. All right, so that's my review for Givenchy Gentlemen Only Absolute. Look into this if you're interested in this kind of fragrance. Have a nice day, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.